Again, there's no magic age. Will they be able to practice what you teach? Because in crochet, crocheters, we know that to become an effective crocheter, it's all about muscle memory. It's all about being able to apply what you've learned and practicing what you've learned, right? So no matter what their age is, are they interested? Can they sit still? And are they going to practice? Now, this is the thing that I'm kind of struggling with my son. He loves the one-on-one time. He loves the one-on-one lesson. He loves what we're learning. He loves that we're doing it together. But if I'm not physically sitting there with him, doing it with him, he's like, well, this isn't fun. I have to do this myself. I don't want to do this myself. So he doesn't want to practice what I teach him. He wants me to literally sit there with him and do it with him still. So anyway, no magic age. They have to be interested. They have to sit still for 30 minutes. And they have to want to practice what you teach. Okay, so that's the criteria. I haven't gotten into my 5 tips yet, but before I do that, I do want to stop and give a shout out to everybody who's here live. It looks like Chris Lopez is joining us. Beverly Rose is here. Hello, Chris Lopez. Always so good to see you. Jama is here. Rosetta Williams is checking in from Kentucky. Hello, Angel. So good to see you. Lisa is here. Amanda Woodbury is watching. Linda Woodthorpe is watching. Loretta says happy Tuesday. Let's see who else is here. Laura, our very own Laura from the American Crochet Association is here watching. Diane Lee is here. Chris Lopez is definitely laughing about my comment about giving a cat a bath, but it's true. Some kids just don't want to sit still. They are not nice lap cat. My daughter was kind of like a nice lap cat. She was great. She'd sit there and she was always content. My son is just a feral cat. He just is. I love them both. They're both fantastic, but you know what I'm talking about. You do. All right, more shout outs. Rebecca G is here. Melody Sanchez is here. Jessica Millard, hello, hello. And Janet is the last shout out I see there, or last one that said hey that I'm giving a shout out to. If you guys are watching live, come on over, say hey, say hello, tell me where you're viewing from. I've got 5 tips when teaching children how to crochet. I've taught dozens and dozens and dozens of individuals, and after a lot of success and a lot of failure, I came up with these 5 tips whenever teaching children to crochet. So if you're interested in teaching any children to crochet, whether they're your children, your grandchildren, your nieces, your nephews, kids in your neighborhood, maybe your friends have kids, wherever you're finding these kids, if you want to teach them to crochet, I think these are great tips, okay? So I've got 5 tips for you. Tip number 1, here it is. First and foremost, use a big yarn. Start with a big yarn. I highly recommend using a weight 5 or a weight 6 yarn, something that's really big and bulky. Now, the larger the yarn, you don't want it to be too large, but the larger that the yarn is, the easier it's going to be for the children to hold the yarn. It's going to be easier for them to not only hold it, but see what they're doing, see what they're working on. And it's going to be easier for them to not only see the stitches they're creating and see the fabric that they're creating, but also how to count it effectively, right? Because counting and recognition is so crucial in crochet. Think about it this way. Whenever kids or anyone